Kraken's going to be jumping onto Emerald Warden. Emerald Warden gets off the wall.
Down.
Kraken's able to get the last hit in there before they're able to counter them.
The problem with the Witch Slayer roaming is the fact that at level 1, I think his stun's 0.52 seconds to be at level 1.
Yeah, it doesn't really do much in terms of the stunning department. There are a lot of better stunners out there, kind of like an Andro or even a Pyro, who could have probably done a better job in that instance. If you are going to have a roaming Witch Slayer, you want to try and also get levels by other means. Just going to have a quick scroll through. We've got Keeper, who's just sitting at the top rune, not really babysitting it because it's only hit the 5 minutes. Bit of action at mid. Polly's going to go in on Tundra. He's put out the wards. Polly might also go down by the creeps. Yes, he does.
Both go down.
Both go down. So 3-2 in favour of the Legion side. They're not dominating as hard as what we first predicted.
Yeah, and actually, just recently in the patch notes, I think, the most recent patch, they actually made it easier for 4v5 teams to win by the golden XP buff. They've reworked it a bit. And so, you get a lot more XP.
Oh right, I wasn't aware of that. I'll have to look at the patch notes a bit after. Tree has put his Ents onto the tower of mid and just getting the tower down a little bit while Polly's wards just popped down. Kraken has finally hit 6 in the top lane, with Witch Slayer on 3, Emerald Warden still on 5. If you can hit
we
that
got
6,
action bottom, it looks like.
Bit of action at bottom called by Matty. Witch Slayer looks like he's going to roam around the left hand side on top of the Hellborn players and maybe get a gank off here. Flint does have his ult.
Stun, they're pretty guaranteed this Voodoo's gonna die.
I don't know what Witch is doing. He might be fiddling with the career. It looks like he is. Career's just sending through now 1 ward while he's playing around there, and he's gonna come in now with a flare from Flint. They'll be able to follow up. No. Flare from Flint. Flint's gonna scare him off before Witch can do anything about it, and I believe he'll get away. No. Voodoo's gonna walk left. Ferry is able to knock off his Hellfire. This stun by Witch. I think if Witch decided to stun a lot earlier rather than wait for the ward and play around with the career, he could have got a stun off and let Flint have a kill.
As well.
Emerald Warden has finally hit level 6 in the top lane, while Kraken has decided to go back to heal. He's decided to get Ghost Marches on Kraken.
Interesting. Oh, looks like we might have some action mid, yep. Oh, almost a ward trap. I think Tundra may have survived then if he didn't waste his time casting the animation with his ulti.
That is true, although I think if he wasn't, if Polly wasn't frozen, he would have probably just followed through with auto attacks.
Yeah, that's true.
With the wards coming through, but then you don't want to waste your ulti for no reason in that scenario, so...
So we might have a push going on hit mid here.
Keeper's decided to go for his Ring of Sorcery. Witch Slayer's also come in. They're going to down that tower pretty easily by the looks of it. Nothing that the Hellborn side can do. Top might be getting ganked. With Emerald Warden.
Ooh. I'm not too sure if he'll go down here without the Kraken ult. Oh, that was unfortunate for the Kraken. Oh, fail shards. Oh, what happened to bottom, did you say?
No, I was too busy watching top. Seeing as though... Okay, maybe Flint didn't even use his ulti to get that kill. He must have just...
Middle to tier 2 is about to go down as well.
Tundra's going to get his shards off, but there's nothing
Looks like
really they can...
Voodoo's going to go down.
Yeah, Voodoo's going to get caught off here. He has been morphed and followed up with Witch Slayer's stun. They are starting to port in here at mid. We might get a bit of action. Emerald Warden coming in with his Gavin Strike. He's able to get his walls off on top of Keeper. Keeper's going to back away though.
What is Tundra doing? Huge mistake.
in which they is able to escape on 70 HP after getting frozen by a Tundra out of position.
He just walked straight into them. Oh, it looks like we're going to be seeing a ward trap here, maybe. Oh.
Keeper's able to get his ulti off, he's able to hold them in place. Pharaoh's going to back away from it.
If you didn't watching then, Wog doesn't have the best of micro. He is wards to attacking creeps after the kill on Voodoo instead of attacking the Pharaoh.
It is right. One thing that I like to do with my wards is I place them under their own grouping. If you just hold control and you push any key, it combines them to a key. So I like to highlight all my wards, push control 1, and whenever I push the 1 button it does bind all my wards, so I can easily get a bit of macro going there and aim them at which enemy I'd like them to hit.
So we might see Voodoo go down here. Oh, juked. Dead.
It was a good juke by Voodoo, however no cigar with Polywog able to come through. The tower already being down by the trees ends and creeps that are in position. Might see a bit of action at bottom. Pharaoh's sitting there, missed stun by Slayer. Going back to top, Emerald Warden's going to get caught. He's been morphed. Kraken's put the ulti down. Charged his way in, but he's already dead, so he's going to go down as well.
If we look at the GPMs right now, it's not looking good for the Hellborn side.
That's right, we've got the Worgen 534. Pharaoh's going to go down here. He's been fled, he's been stunned. They're able to walk away. He's got his Hellfire and he's just walking side to side without actually auto attack.
Now we got the support on the Legion, higher GPM than everybody on the Hellborn team. Looks like it's going to be a 15-minute GG here.
They might actually be able to get a kill here at middle with Polywog, but his wards are going to be able to defend them off.
There goes another tower. It's getting destroyed now. Two towers.
Just having a look at Voodoo's skill build. He's decided to level 1 in Cocktail, 1 in Mojo, and 2 in Kursker. And I don't really agree with that. I think with the limited mana pool that Voodoo has, you either go with Mojo or you go with Kursker, because you can't really do all 3 abilities, and on top of that an ult at level 6 anyways. So there's not really much point. We've got a bit of action at bottom. Tundra's going to charge at Flint. They're not going to be able to do anything because Flint's got haste, he can easily walk away while the rest of his team gang up on him. What's your thought on Voodoo? And I know we've had a couple of discussions about his build before, but personally, give us your viewpoint again, Matt.
Honestly, I think, like you said, you go one or the other. You don't go multiple. I remember I used to get, there was a member I used to have in one of my old clans who used to go, I think it was 1-2-2, and I really didn't like it. It's just, it's not effective going 2 levels in 2 levels.
Yeah, I just don't think the mana, the cost for it versus efficiency isn't that great, so that's just one thing I don't opt for. Plus Voodoo's able to down some heroes by himself if he's caught off guard, if he's going to gank jungle. We've got a bit of action. Polywog's just going to jump straight in there, place his wards down. He's going to get charged by Pharaoh with the Wrath of the Pharaoh, and the wards are going to get down here. Keeper's moving into position. Does Keeper have his ult up? Yes, he does. He's just going to storm back though. I think he's going to move back in and hopefully get off his ult. That was really questionable. He didn't opt to do it. He did have enough mana.
Yeah, he just ran in there and didn't really do anything. I think with Voodoo, I honestly think it's viable to get 1-3-1, like, because the dot can stop them from being denied, and it can also stop them from being, they can't use health pots during it on because it's a constant DOT. But as this guy's went 1 level in Mojo, that's almost pointless. It's just doing nothing.
Yeah, couldn't agree with him more on that, Matty. And we might see which Slayer picked off here. Pharaoh's got off his soul, his snot rocket. Which is just going to be able to walk back from that one.
Oh, wow. Flint just bought a 14-minute Frostburn and Ghost Marches.
That he has, but looking around at the other items, Keeper and also Kraken have both opted to go Ring of the Teacher. Now, personally, I don't think that's such a good... I think they should have discussed that a bit prior, or maybe Noobify should have said, I want to get the ring because I've, you know, I'm the one being able to pull out creeps and push towers, more or less. Do you agree that both players should have grabbed the same item, given that it doesn't stack?
Depends, because normally it's questionable, but when I play Keeper push, I normally go Vlad's, what's it called, Abyssal Skull, and that requires it. But I'm not sure if this guy's going for lifesteal, so I'm not too sure. I also find really effective. Oh, action top.
Alright, Matty. Polly's just gotten cornered away and nowhere to go for him. Kraken's charged Pharaoh back into the same corner. Polly went down. And they're all just scattering around. Tundra is just walking back into the action. He's going to get down pretty hard. Warden has followed off with his silence. Flint's going to come in. He's probably going to be able to ult his way off here and get a kill. Yes, he does. And he's also got his taunt off in that meantime. Pharaoh's put off his snot rocket. Here comes Voodoo. He's put off his cocktail. Pharaoh comes in with a big ulti. He's able to put up his wall. Keeper's going to put off his ulti. He's going to be able to survive. No, he just goes down at the cost of Voodoo and Pharaoh. But so
yeah, that's pretty much over.
Yeah, it definitely looks like they're not going to be able to make.
If you look at the gold bar at the top, that's embarrassing.
It has definitely become a one-sided game with, as you were saying, Witch Slayer on the lowest GPM, higher than the highest GPM of the Hellborn side. And that about wraps it up. A 16:45 minute concede, and that's the first cast that I've done in the main position. Just like to thank Matty Brimson for coming in and giving me a hand.
Thanks for listening, folks.
No worries, and sure to be joining in for us the next cast. See you guys later.